When I was a kid, I often had the same nightmare. It was about this man just standing in my room looking at me. I was convinced that he came from the attic. I shared a bedroom with my brother at that time, and when I had this dream, I often spoke out loud during my sleep. According to my brother, I said things like, "Somebody is here. There is a man here, he is here." It freaked my brother out in the middle of night a couple of times. I am an adult now, and that horrible nightmare is just a distant memory now. Today my brother came to visit, and he brought his family along, his wife and their 7-year-old daughter. Her name is Lily, and technically she is my niece. It's been a while since I last seen them, so we spent about half an hour catching up with each other, just talking. After a while, I noticed that Lily was really uninterested. I don't blame her, after all, adults talking about everyday stuff is probably the most boring thing for a child. I am a pretty good uncle, so I offered to let her watch TV in the upstairs room, showed her all the cartoon channels, and let her there to watch some TV, away from the boring adults. She was grateful. The night went on, it seemed like everyone had a good time. Dinner was ready, so I was about to go upstairs to get Lily to eat with us, and that's when all of a sudden Lily ran downstairs screaming. She looked absolutely terrified. It took her a couple of minutes before she could speak, but then she finally said this: "There was a man upstairs, staring at me from the doorway." Confused, perhaps a bit frightened, we all went upstairs, searched everything, checked the attic as well, only to find nothing. Eventually my brother dismissed Lily's story, claimed she was probably just getting tired, and soon after they left for the night. I am once again completely alone in the house, and Lily's story sounds way too familiar. According to Lily's story, this is where the man was standing, looking straight at her from this doorway, before returning to the attic just like in my dreams. These noises, they are coming from the attic. Sometimes a strange noise at night keeps you awake. Then you anxiously search for the cause. But you won't find anything, and you question it once more. Is the man in the attic real? Fear is subjective, but it is not uncommon to be afraid of the man in the attic, or the man in the basement, perhaps the man under your bed.